Welcome into our CBS 58 Quickcast. I'm Jessup Reisbeck. 1 year ago today, November 21st, 2021, the Waukesha Christmas Parade attack changed lives forever. Today, the community honors the memories of those who died while showing support for those who are still suffering. A moment of silence for the 6 lives lost. 79-year-old Virginia Sorensen, 71-year-old Leanna Owen, 52-year-old Tamara Durand, 52-year-old Jane Kulik, 81-year-old Bill Hospel, and 8-year-old Jackson Sparks. Adam Reif is at Cutler Park tonight with a look at the remembrance ceremony.
Hundreds of people packing Cutler Park for that remembrance ceremony that started at exactly 4:39. That's the specific time that 1 year ago this community was changed forever at the Christmas parade. Several dignitaries speaking here in Waukesha at this ceremony, led by Mayor Sean Riley, but also Governor Tony Evers speaking on behalf of the state, as well as Police Chief Dan Thompson and Fire Chief Steve Howard. Out in the crowd, there were a lot of hugs and some tears. They were handing out tissue for people because this was a very emotional day, but an important one on the path to healing.
Adam, thank you, and may those 6 rest in peace and all the others continue to heal. The weekend weather, of course, was very chilly, blustery, snowy at times, whiteout conditions sometimes, Drew. Things getting better, though, it seems like, on this Monday.
Yeah, and I think what you'll notice over the next 24 hours, the winds are not going to be that much of an issue. This is what you like to see, Jessup. The temperature on top, the wind chill on the bottom. When they're really close, then you know the winds are going to be fairly light. So this evening, temperatures dropping back into the upper 20s. As we get ready for your Tuesday, mix of sun and clouds across the area. A west wind from 5 to 15 miles per hour. That'll push highs into the upper 30s and lower 40s. Now, it's still a little bit cool, but I'll tell you what, without a very strong wind and some sunshine, all in all, it should feel all right. We will continue to warm throughout the rest of the week.
Drew, thank you. On Saturday, Milwaukee set a record for homicides in the city for the 3rd straight year. According to MPD crime statistics, there have been 194 homicides in the city so far this year. Last year, there were 193 homicides, 190 in 2020. Mayor Cavalier Johnson says cities all across the country are dealing with the same problem. He spoke about bringing family-supporting jobs to Milwaukee, which would stabilize families and neighborhoods. Well, members of the LGBTQ community are asking for support from all around the world. This after FIFA, the governing soccer body, threatened to penalize several European teams playing in the World Cup if they wore LGBTQ One Love armbands. And of course, the tragic, deadly shooting that occurred at an LGBTQ nightclub in Colorado Springs. The community left emotionally distraught as members just want to be seen. And now that the midterms are over, Republicans are now focusing on recruiting and electing experienced candidates. It comes as politicos say the midterm results proved candidate quality matters. Capitol correspondent Emily Fannin talked to former Governor Scott Walker about what's going on.
Jessup, most Republicans agree candidate quality matters more than ever now after a disappointing midterm performance. Former Governor Scott Walker tells me he thinks a lot of Republican candidates focus too much on the past, like relitigating the 2020 election, instead on the future. Now, in order to start winning statewide elections, Walker also added that Republicans need to go back to the basics and propose solutions and then resonating those policies with voters. Jessup, back to you.
Emily Fannin, thank you. Well, a good one tonight at Fiserv Forum as the Bucks host the Portland Trailblazers at 7 p.m. And oh so close for Team USA at the World Cup today in their opening match. They led Wales for much of their opening round game, but they gave up a late penalty kick and a goal and settled for a 1-1 draw against Wales. They face England Friday at 1 p.m. And tonight on the CBS 58 News at 9 and 10, we will continue our team coverage of the 1-year remembrance ceremony in Waukesha, including the memorial event and the church bell ringing. We will see you tonight, but for now, that is your CBS 58 Quickcast. I'm Jessup Reisbeck. Continued healing to Waukesha.